Glamorgan Sport Park is situated in Treforest, just under 2 miles from Pontypridd. The park is home to the University of Glamorgan's numerous sports teams and boasts some of the finest sporting talent in the country, as well as the best university sports sides.
I think the standard of sport is good. So in terms of performance side of sport, the facilities are good, the coaching is good, the structure is good. From a football perspective, the university's got 7 teams, competitive teams that play every Wednesday for the university in the Bucks leagues. Our first team men play in the Bucks Premier League. It's the highest division that's available to the team on a Wednesday. So our first team Premier League football is the top 6 within Prem South, and there's a top 6 within Prem North, and that's the best 12 Premier League teams of 175 universities that played football. Then we've got a second men's team, third men's team, fourth men's team, fifth men's team. Then we've got a girls team or ladies team, and they've got 2 sides, so that's 7 squads. The football club is the largest within the university, so there's 110 students registered to play football. I oversee all the development of the club, so I employ the coaches and just oversee their development to ensure they're working to a development plan to ensure the students that are successful through the trial process that play on a Wednesday are being coached correctly, and there's a kind of game plan strategy into trying to improve Glamorgan and Glamorgan sport. In terms of the universities on the teams on this site, you've obviously got men's rugby, you've got rugby, 3 rugby teams, we've got a women's rugby team that are doing really well at the moment in the Prem. We've got a girls hockey team, a lads hockey team. That's on this site. Netball play out of here, basketball teams. So I think in total there's 27 teams that compete on a Wednesday afternoon within the Bucks leagues, which is not a bad number. And that's all in terms of this kind of the performance end of it, because they represent the university. Alongside the performance, the non-competitive teams, you've got intramural programs that run. So there's intramural sports in 5-a-side football, 7-a-side football, and then there's play sports sessions in futsal. So there's non-competitive. We say non-competitive, all sport is always competitive, but the non-performance side of it. So there's a lot of sport and activity that happens at Glamorgan Sport Park.
Glamorgan Sport Park's brand new £4 million pavilion offers a badminton and netball hall, as well as new teaching facilities, including a gym. Sporting teams are offered the highest quality sports pitches with 5 grass pitches and 2 all-weather pitches, including a brand new 3G surface. A number of professional sports teams such as the Cardiff Blues and Cardiff City Academy have all been attracted by the quality of the facilities.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a large range of sports I'm getting involved with at the university. Obviously I work within the football area. I mean, it gives people from away who have come to university from away a chance to meet other people, gives you a chance to get fit, especially at our level it gives you a chance to play elite sport, so you're playing against elite universities who've got very good sporting backgrounds, and it gives you a chance to progress into higher up into your sports or into a sport that you've never tried before. I mean, you've got players who've been released by professional clubs coming back who are coming into the university, people who have excelled in their field, for example athletics or rugby. They're internationals already and they're coming in, so that standard's really high.
It's not just Welsh sports teams that have been impressed by the Glamorgan Sports Park. International sports sides such as the All Blacks have used the facilities, which has had a positive impact on the current students.
Facilities we've got down here for football, where we train, and the quality of the training down there is fantastic. So it's a great thing to do, especially if you've been involved in football for a long time and you're quite elite. It's a great place because our first team is flying, and again, if you want to come just for fun and just have a kick about, you're not that experienced, we've also got a team that cater for you there as well. With the 2 teams that we've got now, we've brought in a second team so we can cater for a lot more girls, because whereas before, the last few seasons I've been here, we've had a lot of girls that have had to turn away who are really keen to play, and it's been such a shame. So we've got this second team in now, and there's quite a mix in there. So we've got players that are quite experienced and play for clubs back home, and we've also got those that it's their first time ever playing. And then again, like I say, our first team is kind of more our elite, they're playing.
A highly qualified team helps students to reach their full potential with brand new physiotherapy rooms, as well as personally designed strength and conditioning schedules in order to give athletes the support they need.
When I was appointed, what was clear was that strength and conditioning was something that was missing from the university's prospectus at the time, but also something that really had the opportunity to enhance both the academic courses plus the level of sports performance as well. So what we did, we've written a few academic modules, so people within their sports studies can take strength and conditioning. But the key thing with it is that, to me, that was never going to be enough. You learn by doing it. So what we've tried to do is to enhance the student experience, to enhance the quality of provision for our Glamorgan student athletes by having hands-on physical training for them. So under my guidance at the moment, I've got a great coach called Nick Davis. I've got another great coach called Sam Huggins, and they deliver strength and conditioning to the majority of the university teams and athletes. So the first team, rugby, football, etc., can come in and enhance their physical conditioning through weight training, speed training, and so on. What we want to do is to give the coaches that experience, but just as importantly, give our student athletes the tools to be able to go out on the field and compete at the highest level. The biggest change was the building of the sports park, which what used to be called the Tinnerwern playing fields were always kind of the far edge of our provision because they were only the changing rooms and this small pavilion here. But the building of the sports park has allowed us to deliver academic lessons, but also we've got provision for me as a strength and conditioning coach. We now have our own training room, which we've ensured is equipped with the latest equipment to enable us to deliver the types of training that people are going to get in professional clubs, and that can't do anything but help in preparing our student athletes and our future coaches.
The sport park hosts a range of different sports to all of the university students. Whether it's football or rugby, netball or hockey, students have a great social aspect, giving you the chance to meet new people and play alongside some of the best sporting talent in the country.
Yeah, we're all really close as the whole team. We all train together and have socials together and stuff, so it's really good. Amazing. That's why I've come to the uni.
Yeah, the facilities. Yeah.